All right, if you're trying to buy a home anywhere near Charlotte, you are probably feeling the squeeze. But what if I told you there was an alternative just a quick drive away that offered some real value without those crazy bidding wars? Today, we're taking a close look at Mount Holly, North Carolina.
You know the feeling, right? If you've been house hunting around Charlotte, it's just tough. The prices feel sky high, the competition is absolutely fierce, and it seems like any decent, affordable home is gone the second it hits the market. It's honestly just super frustrating.
So let's just quickly set the stage here. Let's talk about the core problem that's pushing smart buyers to look for other options, that struggle to find a home you can actually afford near the city.
For so many people, this is just the new normal. It doesn't matter if you're looking in popular spots like Huntersville or Cornelius, or even right in Charlotte proper. You're diving into a market where huge price tags and multiple offer situations are the name of the game, and that leaves you with, well, not a lot of great options.
But that exact frustration is why savvy buyers are starting to think outside the box and look for a strategic move. So, let's put the spotlight on Mount Holly.
So first off, where is this place? Mount Holly is in Gaston County, just a short hop west of Charlotte, and it has quietly become one of the most interesting value markets in the whole metro area. It's got this rare mix of affordability, real charm, and some serious growth potential.
And here it is. This is the number that's really turning heads, around $377,000. That's the median home price in Mount Holly, and that number is the anchor of its value proposition, especially when you stack it up against the rest of the Charlotte area.
And just look at that gap. I mean, the price difference between Mount Holly and other hot markets isn't just a little bit, it is a huge reason why buyers are starting to pay very, very close attention. We are talking about a significant saving here.
And that price difference translates directly to your lifestyle. It's about what you actually get. In Mount Holly, your budget is way more likely to land you a single-family home, with a yard, a garage. In those pricier areas, that exact same budget, well, you might be looking at a smaller townhome or a condo.
But listen, Mount Holly's appeal is about way more than just the price tag. Let's dive into the lifestyle, the location, and the specific kinds of homes that are selling like hotcakes right now.
The town itself just offers a fantastic quality of life. You've got that quick commuter access to Charlotte, but you get to come home to a setting that's way more relaxed. And unlike some of the newer suburbs, Mount Holly has real character. It has a walkable downtown with cool local shops and parks, giving it this community vibe that feels lived in, not like it was just built overnight.
So, what are people actually buying? What's flying off the market? Well, the sweet spot is definitely move-in ready homes under $400,000. The classic ranch-style homes are always a huge hit, and so is anything with good outdoor space, like a nice deck or a patio. And of course, any home with easy access to downtown or the main commuter routes gets snatched up fast.
Okay, but here's the reality check. While it's more affordable, Mount Holly is not a secret anymore. The word is out. The best homes still get a lot of attention and can be competitive. So what does that mean for you? It means you have to be prepared. Get your financing lined up, be pre-approved, and be ready to pull the trigger when you find the right place.
All right, so let's get down to the bottom line here. Let's break down the actual practical numbers and help you figure out if a move to Mount Holly really makes financial sense for you.
Because this is the question everyone really wants answered, isn't it? It's great that prices are lower, sure, but what does that actually mean in terms of cold, hard cash needed to get the keys?
Okay, let's look at the numbers. For a $380,000 home, if you go with an FHA loan, you might only need between $21 and $25,000 in cash to close. That's a game changer. A 5% conventional loan, a little bit more. The big takeaway here is that there are multiple ways to get into a home here, which makes it a much more realistic goal for a lot of buyers.
So who is this market absolutely perfect for?
Well, first-time buyers who can finally get their foot in the door. People who want more space and a yard for their family. Commuters who want that great small-town feel but still need easy access to the city. And, as we're about to see, it's also a really smart play for investors.
Investors are definitely taking notice, and it's for three pretty simple reasons. 1, the entry prices are lower, which makes it easier to build a portfolio. 2, there's really strong rental demand from people who are priced out of Charlotte. And 3, its location so close to a growing city gives it fantastic potential for long-term growth.
This quote really just nails it. It sums the whole thing up perfectly. Mount Holly really stands out because it's one of the last places in the entire Charlotte metro where you can still find that genuine, real value.
And that brings us to our final thought. Mount Holly is not a hidden gem anymore. The word is definitely out. Which really leaves us with the most important question of all. As more and more people discover the value here, how long is this window of opportunity really going to last?